And speaking of eggs, Easter is right around the corner. And before you start preparing for this festive holiday, I want you to take a look at some of Dr. Sears' safety tips.
Well, it's that time of the year again, and if you have kids, you're probably gearing up for the big Easter egg hunt. But even though it's a lot of fun, there are some hidden dangers in all this stuff. I've got some good tips to keep you, your family, even your pets safe. First up, this plastic basket grass is a very dangerous choking hazard for kids and for pets. See how tough it is? If they ingest a bunch of this, it can cause an intestinal obstruction, which is life-threatening and usually needs surgery. A safer alternative is this edible Easter grass. Look at this, it's actually made out of potatoes and cornstarch. Another alternative, even healthier, kale. It's good for you and it makes a great Easter basket garnish. When you're hiding eggs for an Easter egg hunt, make sure you use plastic eggs, not real ones. Ooh, jelly bean. When you hard boil an egg, that protective coating on the hard shell is cooked away, leaving the pores open for bacteria to enter. Hiding real eggs exposes them to dirt, pets, or bacteria, which, if consumed, can cause foodborne illness. You know, I think this one might be from last year. Be sure to throw the eggs away after 1 week, even if they have been refrigerated. If you want to keep your decorated eggs longer than a week, a great option is to blow them out. But caution, this is a raw egg and can contain salmonella. It's much safer to use a straw or a pasteurized egg. These eggs have been heat treated to reduce the risk of microorganisms. So let's keep things safe and remember these tips for an excellent Easter.
Well, those tips were so good, we asked Dr. Sears to give us one more.
Real quick though, have you guys ever tried this edible Easter basket grass?
No.
No.
What is it?
Didn't know
It's
existed.
good. If you
What
look
is
at
that?
it's like potato starch and things like that.
Huh.
It looked like a ruminant.
Yeah.
So
It just
I don't-
dissolves in your mouth.
But I don't
And
get it.
That way it's not a plastic choking hazard.
Yeah, I'm gonna take here. Hold on real quick.
You go for it.
All right.
Oh my gosh. I guess that's the true definition of grazing, huh?
Tastes kind of good.
But you know, I'm going to continue though.
He's a spring baby.
Okay, enough of this. Enough of that. Parents often want to know, is eating a dyed egg safe for their children? And that's a good question because a lot of those dyes, especially, you know, you may use a dye that's not a food dye. So you want to make sure you're using a food grade dye, or even better yet, why don't you use food to dye your eggs?
So
All right?
natural dyes.
You know,
Sounds good to
natural
me.
dyes. You know, pretty much anything that will stain your clothes can be a great egg dye.
So you're saying the dye actually goes into the egg?
No, I'm just saying it's dyeing the shell, but this isn't
don't eat the
food.
shell.
This isn't blue food coloring. Okay, this is actually cabbage juice
Really?
or cabbage leaves that have been made into a juice.
From here.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, look at all these colors. These eggs have all been dyed with natural, just food products.
And I'm sure red from beets.
Yep, exactly. Things like blueberries, beets, grape juice, turmeric for the yellow. This
what
is
we want
awesome,
them
huh?
to use.
Yeah, although it's a lot, I mean, you do it yourself, you know, you just buy the
You
stuff
remember my
yourself.
tip to check if it's hard boiled? Spin it.
Yeah, spin it, isn't that cool? And
That
if,
means
if
it's
it's not
hard-boiled.
hard boiled, it's just gonna drop
Right,
over.
okay.
But I'm gonna show you how easy this is. First off, cabbage juice. We took 5 red cabbage leaves and we kind of boiled them for a while. We put in a teaspoon of vinegar and then some water, and then you just dip it in there. Get it in there. Now you gotta leave it in pretty long. This one's soaked for 24 hours, and this one's soaked for 2 hours here.
Okay,
So
that
you
was
see the
kinda-
different
You can
shades.
kind of do the different shades, but you can use amaranth seeds, chia seeds, dried tea to make kind of these patterns. Isn't that pretty cool? And the cool thing about it, it's all edible.
It's all about the colors, right?
There you go.
Good stuff.